Good morning. So today we are going to start continuity. Continuity, little bit hints we got in class 11 when I started limit. So limit has plenty of formulas. What I didn't know, because in 11 it was limited. So first I will tell you the formulas first, and then whenever the application of the formula comes, I will help you out. So continuity, why it is linked with limits? What you have studied in limits in class 11? The limit exists for a function at a particular point. I am talking about a point. Exists means if the function gives a finite value. You know what is a finite value, which is not undefined. Undefined cases are 1 to the power infinity, 0 by 0, infinity by infinity, infinity into infinity, infinity minus infinity, infinity plus infinity. So 0 to the power 0 is also there, 0 into infinity is also undefined. So many cases are there. We have to avoid that particular case whenever you are going to find out the limit of a function. So defined limit. Defined means it must give a real solution to you, which is not in the above cases what I told you. So whenever I am talking about limit of a function, it is if left hand limit is equals to right hand limit, that tells you that the function is limit is existing for that particular function. Now what is continuity? Continuity goes one step ahead of it. Suppose if I am going to tell a function is defined at a point x is equal to a, means if a function is defined at a point means at that point the function gives a finite value. I am talking about a graph. When a function is defined at a point, a graph is defined at a point, that means x is equals to a, I will take that is x coordinate value, and for that x is equals to a, y coordinate value must exist. That means if I consider about a function fx, if I take a point x is equals to a, then at this point it is a comma fa. At this point a comma fa, that means this value is fa. X is equals to a and y is equals to fa. This is on y axis. This is domain, this is range. That means at this point the domain range both exist. If at this point the function exists, then what's about the neighborhood of the function? What's about the neighborhood? Neighborhood means if I am taking a point A, it is about a point which is nearly left hand side of A, which is x is equals to minus a minus. What do you mean by a minus? A minus means little smaller than a. For example, if x is equals to 3, 3 minus means it is not 2, it is not 1, it is 2.999 and nearly equals to 3. That means we are going to purchase something from a shop. The shopkeeper told me, you give me 99 rupees 95 paisa. Then automatically gives him 100 rupees. That's the scenario here. If it is less than 100 means it doesn't mean that it is 99 rupees as well. It is more than 99, nearly equals to 100. If I am telling what is your body weight, suppose you told 52 kg. If I take 2 hairs from your body, that your body weight is not going to decrease. You have taken 1 kg of rice, 1 kg of rice you have purchased. If I take 2 grains from it, it is still going to remain 1 kg. It is that kind of thing. If I x tends to 3, 3 minus means lesser than 3, which is nearly equals to 2.9999. Greater than 3, right hand limit x is equal to 3 plus, that means it is 3.00001. So x is equals to a minus, this point, suppose if I take b, this is the point b. Now this point it is a minus fa minus. Then this is a. This point if I take, so this is c. This point is x is equals to a plus. And at this point c, it is a plus fa plus. That means what I need to tell you that if a function is existing at a point a, then at the neighborhood also exists. If a student, let's consider a student, a child whose name is x. Someone told me go and find out what kind of characteristic of behavior, what kind of student he is, good boy, bad boy, whatever it is. Then what I did, I asked the previous class teachers, I asked the students I asked the parents and all, from the other family members also asked what kind of child he is. The record is good. And today what I could able to see that the student is behaving properly and he is fine. So I can expect that in the future also he is going to be, almost I can predict that say tomorrow also he is going to be fine. It is that kind of thing. That means x is equals to a, it is fa, a minus, it is fa minus, a plus, it is fa plus. If it is, I am going to think about limit, then this fa minus must be equals to fa plus. That means at this point, if I take the value, that must overlap with here. This is fa and this point b, fa minus is equals to fa plus. This is for limit. If limit exists, right hand limit, this is right hand limit, this is left hand limit. Both must be on side at the point fa minus fa plus. But when I am going for continuity, one more value is added, that is the point a. That means at this point and this point and this point, all the values needs to be same. They are equals to fa minus, fa plus. That means a function fx is said to be continuous at x is equals to a if limit extends to a minus fx, limit extends to a plus fx is equals to limit extends to a fx also be equals to fa. Then the function is said to be continuous. That means what I mean to tell you, in the neighborhood of the point, the graph must exist. There should not be a hole in the graph. There should not be a hole in the graph. I will come back. I'll first write down this one. Then I will come back. What is discontinuity? That means at this point it should exist. Nearby also it exists. Here also it exists. And all the three values should be equal. Then only the function is continuous at a point. At a point. Write down. Now let's come back to the graph now. Clearly you can see that there is a gap in the point here. This graph is continued from here, and then after that there is a gap and this graph is this side. So if I take this particular point, at the point A, this is a comma fa. That means if the function exists at x is equals to a, the value is fa. The value is fa. Okay, fine. When I am going to LHL when I am going, that point doesn't lie on the curve. When I am going to the point C here, this is the point C, suppose if I take that point, you can see that it is clearly is not lying on the curve. You can see there is a gap. There is a gap, it is not lying on the curve. As it is not lying on the curve, I have written at C, it is not defined. That means I am in a hole. There is a cut mark in the graph is not continuous. Alright? That means there is a hole and I cannot find find out at the point x is equal to a minus, I cannot evaluate the value this one. But at the point b, it is a plus, fa plus, it is defined at this point a plus, and then that value is equals to this value. So these two are existing. That means limit extends to a fx, limit extends to a plus fx, both are equal, is not equal to limit extends to a minus fx. This is LHL, this is RHL. So LHL is not equals to RHL, discontinuous. What it is said to be? Discontinuous. So that means what is the condition for discontinuity? Out of three values, limit extends to a fx, LHL, RHL. That means this must be equal to this, must be equal to this. If these three are equal to each other, then it is continuous. And one of the value differs from others, then it is discontinuous. Then what it is? Discontinuous. So that means either LHL will be equal to RHL, may not be equal to at the point, or LHL is not equal to RHL, may be equal to at the point, or all three may be different from each other. That is also discontinuity. So there are what kind of discontinuity? Okay, fine. Limit extends to a minus fx, these two may be equal, may not be equal to limit extends to a fx. This is also discontinuous, but known as removable discontinuity. Similarly, this is LHL, this is LHL, this is your RHL. Limit at the point. Sometimes we find out LHL may not be equal to RHL. That is also discontinuous. RHL may not be equal to limit extends to AFX. That is also discontinuity. So whenever a question comes to us, check the continuity, we have to find out all three conditions. Left hand limit, right hand limit, limit at the point. So now whenever I am going to get a question, I have to look for the point, because we are doing the part continuity divided into two parts, continuity at a point and continuity inside an interval, in between interval. We are discussing continuity at a point. Whenever I am talking about a point, the point must have three conditions. For example, if I want to check the continuity at the point x is equal to a, if I want to check the continuity at the point a, it must have three conditions. What are the three conditions? In the question, you clearly should be visible that x must be greater than a, x must be less than a, x is equals to a. These three conditions whenever exist with a point, I can go for continuity. I can check for continuity. Alright? Then how such conditions will come to you? How many such conditions will come to you? Some questions you find out, it will be overlapping like this, x is greater than or equals to a, x is less than. All three conditions are visible. Here two conditions, greater than with equal sign, less than. Some questions you find out, x is not equal to a, x is equals to a. Whenever the case not equal to will be there, please consider two conditions, greater than, less than. And some questions will find out, x is less than or equals to a, x is greater than a. That is also three conditions are there. And some questions will find out all the conditions are separate. So in the question you need to search for a point instead of a. It can be 2, 3, pi by 2, pi by 4, pi by 6. Can any value. Alright? So every time you need to find out the point whose three conditions must exist. That point only I am going to check the continuity. Okay. Now what are the formulas I am going to use in continuity, that we must also know. What are the formulas we are going to use in continuity? In the Adlershof formulas. Limit x tends to 0, sin x by x is equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, tan x by x is equals to 1. Limit x tends to 0, sin inverse x by x is equals to 1, limit x tends to 0, tan inverse x by x is equals to 1, limit x tends to 0, e to the power x minus 1 by x is equals to 1, limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus x by x is equals to 1, limit x tends to 0, a to the power x minus 1 by x is equals to log a, limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a is equals to n into a to the power n minus 1. So we are going to use this kind of formulas. This formula is in the question. If more other formulas also there, if it will come, I will tell you that much. That also. So first you just write it down. When the application comes, how to adjust with this one, I will tell you. But you need to remember these formulas, and these formulas are going to be applicable in limits. Now, a point to remember. Before starting the topic, we must know which functions are always continuous. Which functions are always continuous. Think about the graphs. Think about the graphs which does not break. There is no breaking point for the graph. They are in their domain, they must. So, which are always continuous means whose domain is R and the graph is not going to break at any point. Domain is R for greatest integer, least integer, fractional function also, but their graphs breaks. You can see, you can imagine about the greatest integer, the graph is not continuous. But I am telling whose domain is R, and the graph is not going to break. Think about that kind of functions. One is polynomial. Polynomial functions are always continuous. Example: 6x cubed 5x square plus 7x minus 2. Any degree. X to the power 99, 4x to the power 10 minus 5x plus 7gx. This kind of function. Polynomials already you know what is polynomial. I am not going to waste my time. Then comes your, they are always continuous because the domain is R. Whose domain is R, they are going to always continuous, but the graph should not be breaking at any point. There is no hole in the graph. Then sine function, sin x, cos x, exponential function, and modulus. Modulus are also in the numerator, not in the denominator. Sine function, sin 2x, sin 3x, sin square x, sin 5x, cos 2x, cos 3x, cos 4x, cos to the power qx, e to the power 2x, e to the power 3x, 5 to the power x, that is also 5 to the power x, 7 to the power x, and modulus function, any modulus x minus 2, x plus 3, all these functions are continuous. So these are the only functions which are continuous. And rest functions, if you are thinking about some other functions why they are not continuous, they are continuous in their domain. I will come back to that one later on. Okay? So these are the functions you need to remember. Their domain is R. All these functions domain is R. So they are continuous everywhere. Alright? Because we are going to use it in further in derivatives also, in Rollis and Lagrange's theorem. So you must have the idea which functions are always continuous. The question will be asked to you like this: check the continuity. Check the continuity. Check the continuity. So whenever I get a question, check the continuity. In the question they may mention the point, they may not be. So you need to think about what point I am going to check the continuity. You can see 0 is the only point available. Not equal to 0 means already just now before some time I told you it is greater than 0 or maybe less than 0. It is greater than 0 or maybe less than 0. Greater than 0 both, they are less than 0. Two conditions and third condition. That means all the three conditions are active here. So I can go for continuity here. So now greater than 0. Suppose if I take x is not equal to 0 means it consists of greater than 0 as well as x is less than 0. Both the conditions are exist. So when I go for x is greater than 0, I will not write down greater than 0, I will write down RHL. Right hand limit, because it is, suppose if this is the point 0, I am going this side, 0 plus. If it is 0 minus, this is right hand side, this is left hand side. So RHL I go for. RHL is equals to, limits is the way of writing, limit extends to 0 plus fx. This is the first step. Because I have given the name of the function as fx, I am writing x equal to 0 plus. You are thinking why 0? 0 is the point. If it would have been 2, I would have written here 2 plus. And wherever x is there, I will replace there 0 plus h. You might be thinking, sir, why 0 plus h? What is h? H is a very small positive number which is nearly equals to 0. It is not exactly equal to 0, 0.00001. So small number, but there has got some quantity which is greater than 0. Okay, so limit extends to 0 to 0 plus h, 0 plus h by 0 plus h. You see what I have done here. You knowingly I am writing 0 because you need to know this is the first question. I am writing here 0 plus h. I am writing here 0 plus h. Modular sign is active. 0 plus h by 0 plus h. Okay. The job of modulus to make negative to positive, positive remains static as it is. So limit extends to 0, 2h plus h by h. This is limit extends to 0, 3h by h, 3. That means RHL gives you 3. RHL gives you 3. Now, what I told, whenever the question comes, check the continuity, you have to go for all the three cases. LHL, RHL, at the point, three conditions. RHL we did, go for LHL. Where did you go for LHL? LHL also I will go for here because this consists of the condition x is less than 0 as well. So, limit extends to 0 minus fx. Limit extends to 0 minus fx. Again same part, I have to consider this particular part. Limit extends to 0. Here I will replace 0 minus h. 2 modulus 0 minus h. 0 minus h by 0 minus h. Here there will be a change. Minus h modulus becomes plus h. Limit extends to 0 to h minus h by minus h. That gives you h by minus h minus 1. So you can now see that LHL is equals to minus 1. LHL is equals to minus 1. RHL 3. Now RHL is 3 and at the point is also equals to 3. So what I write down? LHL is not equals to RHL. If one of the conditions is not going to be equal to the other condition, is continuous. LHL is not equal to RHL, discontinuous. Right down. Now the next question is, check the continuity for the function at the point x is equal to 0. Check the continuity for the function at the point x is equals to 0. Okay. Again you can see it is not equal to 0. There I will go for LHL as well as RHL. So I will go for LHL. Limit x tends to 0 minus fx. As it holds the condition 0 minus less than 0, so I go for this particular part. But the writing would be little bit changed. Limit s tends to 0. Here is x tends to 0 minus s tends to 0 because 0 is the point. Wherever x is there, I replace it by 0 minus h. Sin 4 0 minus h by 0 minus h cos of 0 minus h. You know sin of minus theta minus sin theta, cos of minus theta cos theta. So what it going to do? Limit s tends to 0 minus sin of 4h by minus h cos h. Because cos absorbs the minus sign, that 0 minus 4h minus comes outside. Limit what you know? Limit x tends to 0 sin x by x is equals to 1. X tends to, if I replace it 0 by 0 form, already you know the proof in class 11, so I am not going to give you. You can go through that 11 part. Sin x by x is equals to 1. But as the argument is here x, here is also x. If I want to modify it, suppose if in the examination I get limit x tends to 0 sin 4x, I must need a 4x here. I must need a 4x there. So now I have to adjust here. Limit x tends to 0, minus minus cancels out, sin 4h by 4h into 4, multiply and divided by 4. Then it is balanced now. Plus cos h. Now this becomes 1. According to the formula, this becomes 1. Here it is also becomes 1. So this becomes 1. What is 1 into 4? And cos 0 h tends to 0. This is 1. So this answer is 4 plus 1, that is equals to 5. So LHL is 5. Let's go to RHL. Limit x tends to 0 plus. 0 plus where I go? Again same part. 4, 0 plus h, 0 plus h, 0 plus h. That gives you limit s tends to 0 sin 4h by h plus cos h. Now you got the idea how to adjust it. Limit s tends to 0 sin 4h by 4h into 4. Multiply here, divide 4, multiply 4 plus cos h. That becomes 1. Is 4 plus 1, that is equals to 5. So what I got here? LHL and RHL both are equal to 5. And at the point you can see that value is also equal to 5. So write down the answer here. LHL is equals to RHL is equal to limit x tends to 0 of x equals to 5. All the three values are equal to 5. Hence it is continuous. At x is equals to 0. Alright? Write down quick. That is the change in the question here. The question will be providing you the function is continuous at x equal to 3. The function is continuous at x equal to 3. Hence find the value of k. If it is continuous at x is equal to 3, find k. Done? So let's start now. Whenever a question is given to you that it is continuous, your job is, the first step you must write down, as it is continuous at x equal to 3. So LHL is equal to RHL is equal to limit x tends to 3. LHL is equal to RHL is equal to limit x tends to 3 fx. Now LHL also have to find out, RHL also to find out, limit at the point also to find out, but there is a overlapping condition. It is given that it is continuous, so I don't have to show that it is continuous. It is already given. So from this overlapping condition, I can go with one condition. Either I can go with left hand because it is less than, or I can go with equal sign. Either I can go with less than, or I can go with equal sign. Whichever is easy for you, you can go. So I will go with equal sign. So limit x tends to 3 fx. If you want to see, I can go for LHL also, but that is in the examination, no need to do that. Overlapping conditions, if it is given continuous, only go for one of the conditions which you find out easy. I find this condition easy at the point. So limit x tends to 3 x cube minus 3 cube by x minus 3. I will apply the formula. Limit x tends to a x to the power n minus a to the power n by x minus a n a to the power n minus 1. Student might be thinking, sir, I cannot apply a q minus b cube. Yes, I can apply. Suppose the power is 10, power is 9 by 2. So I will go with the genuine formula, but we must use every time. So n a n minus 1. But instead of n, there is 3. That is your 3. Because it is in the form of 0 by 0. If I replace x tends to here 3, this is 0. 3q minus 3q by 3 minus 0 by 0 form. So I will replace here n is equal to 3. n is the power and a is equal to 3. n power a is 3 to the power 3 minus 1. That is 3 into 3 square. That is 27. But I got 27. So at the point I got x equal to 3 is 27. LH also, if you calculate, that is also going to give you 27. So I am not going to do it. Just saving up time. So I go for RHL. Limit x tends to 3 plus. No need to calculate because there is no x exists. So directly I can write down here 2k plus 1. So RHL is 2k plus 1. Now RHL must be equal to this value according to the question I have written here. So 2k plus 1 is equal to 27. K is equal to 13. Right on. Now look at this current question. If it is continuous, find a and b. If it is continuous at x is equal to 4, find a and b. Okay. You can see, like just not like previous question, you can see that all the conditions are different here. Less than 4, equal to 4, greater than 4. LHL less than 4. At the point greater than 4. So I will do it. I will go for the point LHL. Limit x tends to 4 minus fx. First step is to write down like this. Then next entry is limit x tends to 0. Wherever x is there, because I will go for 4 minus means I will go here. Instead of x, I will replace 4 minus h. A into 4 minus h plus b. Remember, if in the expression h expression, denominator is not having h and that's a polynomial, directly replace h is equals to 0. If it is a polynomial, the denominator is not having h term, replace s tends to 0. So I am replacing s tends to 0. That gives me 4a plus b. That gives me what is 4a plus b. Go to RHL. RHL means limit x tends to 4 plus. Here. Limit s tends to 0. 2a into 4 plus h minus 3b. Again, denominator is not having s term. That is s tends to 0. 8a minus 3b. And at the point x is equal to 4, limit x tends to 4, fx is equals to 16. So, according to the question, it is continuous. LHL is equals to RHL is equal to limit x tends to 4 fx, and all the values should be equal to 16. So, I am getting two equations here. Equation number 1, 4a plus b is equal to 16. 8a minus 3b is also equal to 16. Let us solve it out. Multiply the first equation by 2 and write down here. 8a plus 2b is equal to 32. Multiply 2 here. 8a plus 2b is equal to 32. 8a minus 3b is equal to 16. So 8a minus 3b is equal to 16. Get it subtracted here. By b is equals to 16, b is equals to 16 by 5. Get a of your own by replacing any of the equation. Okay? Write down here. Check the continuity. Okay? Check the continuity. The point is 0. Less than 0, LHL. At the point equal to RHL. So LHL. Limit x tends to 0 minus fx. Limit x tends to 0, tan of 5 of 0 minus h, sin of 3 0 minus h. That gives you limit x tends to 0, 0, 5 minus h, minus comes outside because tan of minus theta minus tan theta, tan 5h minus sin 3h. Just now before some time I told you limit x tends to 0, sin x by x, tan x by x is equals to 1. So if it is sin 3x, I need a 3x here. If it is tan 5x, I need a 5x here. And x tends to 0 limit. Then it becomes 1. So I will adjust here. Limit x tends to 0, tan 5h by 5h into 5h. Sin 3h by 3h into 3h. This becomes 1, this becomes 1, this becomes 1, this becomes 1. H is cancelled out. 5 by 3. What I got? 5 by 3. Okay, fine. Let's go for RHL. Limit x tends to 0 plus fx. I'll replace you. Limit x tends to 0 log 1 plus 5 h by e to the power 3h minus 1. I'm omitted one step here that you can understand. I write down 0 plus h, that is 5h. 0 plus h, here 3h. Just now before again sometimes I gave you the formula. Limit x tends to 0 log 1 plus x by x is equals to 1. If it is 5x, it has to be 5x. If it is 3x, it has to be 3x. Similarly, exponential also, if it is e to the power 3x minus 1, denominator also I need 3x, limit x tends to 0, then it becomes 1. So I have to adjust with the argument. So what I am doing, limit x tends to 0, log 1 plus 5h by 5h into 5h by e to the power 3h minus 1 by 3h into 3h. This becomes 1, this becomes 1, 5 by 3. So RHL is also equals to 5 by 3, and at the point you can say it is also equals to 5 by 3. Limit x tends to 0, fx is equal to 5 by 3. So all are equals to 5 by 3. LHL is equals to RHL is equal to limit x tends to 0 fx continuous. Right now. So try to solve some questions from the book. Any book, whatever you like. At present, if you don't have the book, you tell your friends to send the pages through WhatsApp because it's a lockdown period. So you can have the pages of the book at R.S. Agarwal, R.D. Sharma, K.C. Sena, NCERT, whichever. NCERT, very less questions are there. Exactly, I have not checked it out. So you can go for other 3 books. Try to solve questions. Again, next class I'll go with the difficult questions. Okay, thank you.